there, folks. It's Dub here, and it's another edition of the Alpha Outpost slash Prepper Gearbox. So thus far, it seems to be just kind of a pared down version of whatever the boxes that they've been producing. So we'll see what this month has to offer. It's a first one here in 2017, January. All right. And Poseidon is what they're gonna call this one. So I see they got some little varied things here. All right, we'll check that out later. It's kind of comic that goes along with whatever the idea is. So integrity-driven nutrition, veteran-owned. So here's a little discount card, 20% off. All right. So it looks like first we got some strawberry cheesecake, pro-driven. It's just some whey protein. So just a small little pack there. Looks like it's got a little 125 calories and various things going on here. See if I can find the protein. 24 grams of protein. So that is a good amount right there. All right, there's our patch we always get. So we'll just stick it on the bag right there. All right, and then we got one of the Alpha Outpost branded water bottles. I'm not sure of any kind of make other than it has their name on it. That's about it. I think I've seen these before in other Alpha boxes folks have got. But it's a decent bottle. You can always use a new one, and then obviously those go well together. Powder the bottle, shake it up, yeah. All right, we've also got a little water bladder here and a top. So we've got a little, you know, you can roll that up pretty small. I've got one of these in my my EDC bag that I carry. That gets down pretty tiny, but then it actually fills up, and it says it's the full 34 ounces or 1 liter of water. So that's a pretty cool deal. And again, it has a little screw type top and like a little kind of a sport type pop top, so it reseals. And again, you got that to keep the dirt and grime out of it. So pretty cool little deal. It has kind of a little wedge bottom piece here. I believe when you fill it up, it probably would be able to stand. And it does say made in the USA. And this one is called the Platypus. And it has a little picture of a little platypus on the back. All right, just some info, and here we got some little aqua tabs. Let's see here on the back. Keep out reach of children. So there's just some water tabs. It doesn't really give us the ratio of how many tabs to how much water on here that I see, but I'm sure that you can probably look that up and figure it out. But little aqua tabs, probably obviously some water purification, and then down here in the bottom, we'll open this bag up here because this thing is resealable. We have a similar little bladder. This one's a 16 ounce. This is the squeeze water filtration system. So it looks like we even got a little syringe type deal here, huh? So there's quite a few little parts and pieces and hoses in here, but it would look to me that at some point in time you can either fill this with water and attach it here, I would assume, and push the water through the filter. Or you can just add the filter on, maybe drink right off of it out the bag of itself. So I think you have probably a couple options here. So it says to use, unscrew the cap and the filter from the bladder, fill the bag with water, screw back on the cap / filter, wipe off any dirt from the bag, open the push valve, squeeze the bag and dispense or suck on. So yeah, so you can either just go right from it, or you could use this to fill a secondary or third container as it would be. So we got a bunch of water containers here. That's pretty cool. So obviously this one is non-collapsible, but pretty sturdy as far as it goes. I mean, you can squeeze it. It's not quite as thick as like those, you know, Hardy Nalgene bottles, but it's good enough that you can toss around the car and we're not going to mess it up. And the filtration systems, the water purification. So obviously this one is all about, for the most part, holding water and purifying water. Aside from obviously just a little bit of energy right there. So if you needed to, if you were hanging out somewhere and you needed a quick little shot of water and some energy, we'll just put all this stuff right here in this bag together. That'll work. All right. So again, we've got the platypus bladder, the filter, the tabs, the protein powder there, and the water bottle. So far of all the boxes we've gotten that have been a Alpha / Prepper box, I'd say I probably like this one the best. All the items are usable and they're always handy to have. So all right, looks like the Poseidon was a success. So let me know what you think, folks. All right, this is Dub signing off.